Hey everyone, Doubly here, back for part 11 of our Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. In the last part, we finally made it to Phoenix Gate, where Clive saw the hooded man and followed him into the apothecary, which was actually a fallen ruin. And so Clive and Jill went down to, I guess, like the lowest part of it, where there was like this mural of an icon or a god maybe. And while there, Clive had a kind of like a mental episode all in his own head, where he kind of like finally faced the truth of his actions, kind of realized what he had done and understood that it was he who did it all. And man, there's like a phrase I'm looking for here that I just can't remember. It's like such a simple phrase too. I guess he finally like kind of took responsibility for what he had done, right? He understood that it was all him, and gained control over Ifrit and can now semi-prime, which is kind of like this Final Fantasy's version of a limit break. It's pretty much basically a double trigger. But yeah, that was really cool. That was a really cool fight. That was a really cool scene. Very, very emotionally resonant, right? It was just a really cool, very, very well done scene. I really liked it a lot.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
But I'm speaking about the hooded man. It turns out he was there, but we never actually saw him inside of the apothecary. So he did appear in like a cutscene after, but no idea where he went. And of course,
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
Answer me! You know what to do, boy. Get him!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
hey yo, you need to stop that. Alright, let's try out this limit break of ours. Oh, it didn't last very long. Huh.
Sick of Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
All right. Actually, kind of want to try out these. Let's try out ignition. Oh, I can't do it. Dang it.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs. We're innocent people.
Where's the magic man?
Get him! Put them all to the sword!
Where are these guys? There they are.
That's enough. Not this time. Stay down.
Alright, got some of the annoying guys out of the way.
It's over.
Yeah. This sucks. I kind of expected this to happen, but that doesn't make it any less bad.
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
Of course. Also, that is not the voice I expected out of that guy, if I'm being honest.
Why?
Clive,
I know. Wait.
Alright, man, let's go. I wonder if that's a projectile I can parry. Oh, that was way too early. Oh, too close, too close. Oh. Okay, you can't parry that. Good to know, good to know. Oh. All right. That's everything we have already. Okay. I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't want to be right though.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late! Gav! Clive! Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip.
If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kuka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Why do bad things always have to happen to good people? Righting wrongs. Yep.
Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Oh wait, no, this is the way. I think?
So many uses.
I'm silly.
Clive, was it? I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Alright. Well,
Don't mind me. Just taking a...
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
you know something else that sucks about getting tattooed because you're a bearer? Is the fact that even if you get rid of the tattoo, whether it's by burning or some other method, like it's obviously there, so it's not like people aren't going to know. Like, what are you gonna do if they ask?
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death. that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Yeah.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
What? Like the Mother Crystal?
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house.
Damn.
You fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
Oh, please.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Man, this guy's a piece of work.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mothercrystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mothercrystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mothercrystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind? Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mothercrystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
Alright, Al Gore, calm down there.
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not that we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
It's true.
So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
So, the Mothercrystals are Mako reactors, huh?
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the Mothercrystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
Thanks, bud. Huh, yeah, it seems like that whole plot element really reminded me of 7 and how the Mako reactors were sucking up life stream energy from the planet. Guess using the crystals, using magic is kind of similar to that, huh?
letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
How do you know that?
Letter? I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost? It was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Bro, I'm fixing your mess.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Red letter day. Oh.
The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sanbreque as soon as I can.
Let's see, what else is there? Something down here. Those are the only side quests we got right now. Can you actually see them on the big map? Oh, you can. That's really nice. So that's where we need to go. There's a side quest here. Not much else though. Okay.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
He's never. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then might I ask a favour of you? I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Alright. I think these two are in the same area, which is pretty convenient. I could be wrong. Hey yo, where's the Moogle at? Where's my Moogle buddy? Where'd he go? What? Where'd he go? Where'd he fly off to? Hey Goots.
Clive! You're alright! I thought you might be.
I'm fine, man. Don't worry about it. What happened to my Moogle buddy? Where'd he go? Oh well. Oh, there are like similar areas, but not quite. Thought it was kind of funny that Sid said that now that he has fire and ice, he can do stuff. It's like, how on the nose can the writing team get about their inspiration?
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I'd better keep my eyes open.
Oh.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Thought Torgal was like an enemy or something.
More of the lost supplies.
Kind of wish Clive stopped when you press X to pick this stuff up, but it's alright. Oh.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
Speak with the yard hands. Okay.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Oh. Well then. That's mighty convenient. Alright, let's head over there then. So, yeah. A song of fire and ice, huh?
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours.
Sure, you're doing a very important job, gatekeeper. There's a bit of Three Houses humor there. Anyway. Yeah, that way, okay. Clive and Jill.
Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
John and Daenerys.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. And he's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our courier out of trouble.
Oh, Torgal. I'm sorry, bud. I just wanted to pet you.
Fetch.
There's a good boy.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
But what'll we do for supper?
You know, I will say this. I don't usually like going out of my way to do side quests on camera, but the fact that everything is just like right here.
So it took a tilt between the wardens of light and dark to finally drive the royalists from our shores. Pity it came at such a price. They say the fields of Belenus were black a full fortnight with all the ravens.
Oh, he's got to be talking about that battle at Belenus Tor between Odin and Bahamut.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Huh. Alright. Down here, huh? Got it.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
Not that way.
For me.
Oh, I guess the shop updated. Might as well check that out.
You haven't much, but you're free to look.
Might as well grab this.
Ah, yes.
Lionheart tonic. It is said that one's own limits are made to be broken, but that doing so is easier said than done. Fortunately, there are ways of convincing the mind that such improbable feats are not only possible, but readily within reach, this tonic being one of them. Oh, it refills your limit break gauge. Okay, that's cool. Don't think I need it. Oh, goblin coin is valuable. Where is that thing? Oh, okay. Sure.
Good day.
Thanks, bud. Alright. Off to search for Randall. This way? Yes. Yes. Yeah, so like I was saying, oh, chest. Clive and Jill, John and Daenerys, except genders have been swapped around a bit.
Wearing the hanged man now, are we? You know what that means? It means that if you ever cross Master Quentin, you'll be doubly sorry.
Whoa. Alright, lady. Well, wrong way, but at least we got some stuff out of it. Am I just reading the map wrong? I must be reading the map wrong. It was this way. Well, alright. There we go. I wonder what we're gonna do about the Mothercrystals, though. Like, Sid obviously plans to take them out, but how in the world? He's got to know something that we don't just yet. Excellent. 2 gil. My favorite. These random item pickups in the world are just... I think I said this before about the chests that are at the end of like paths. I wish some of them were just more worth it.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Jeez. I was gonna say, you look rough, bud. Oh boy. That's not good.
I'm not surprised.
Oh.
It's over.
Too slow.
Oh.
Not this time.
Ah. Shoot. I was doing so well until the last couple of hits. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh my gosh. Every time. Every time.
Not this time. Too slow.
Man, I can't believe I got hit by that big slam 3 times in a row. My goodness. I thought I pressed Rook's Gambit fast enough, but apparently not. Very little rhyme and even less reason went into the creation of this ghastly neck ornament. Bones strung along its crude twine, most likely belonging to those unfortunate enough to meet its maker. Alright. Where are you at, Randall? Inspect Randall's body. Well, shoot. Guess it was too much to hope that he was gonna live.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Yeah, that'd be for the best. Man, these load times. Fantastic.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Alright, Quentin. I'm sorry, bud.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you've known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
All right. Well. Can't have a happy ending all the time, I suppose. How you doing, bud?
Well, at least you're safe. Poor Randall. The damn fool. Surely his life was worth more than a handful of coin.
I
Yeah.
heard Otto Otto barking at his lot earlier.
But when you're in a situation like this, what can you really do?
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. We knew the Vicereine had no love for her subjects, but to order the slaughter of an entire village.
It's just the kind of woman she is, man.
Own up to Otto and Sid. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
Supplies intended for delivery to the hideaway. Lost on the road. Right, and a letter.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
I want him to walk in right now.
Business. If only. It's from his daughter.
Oh.
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
You never mentioned a daughter.
Oh, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
Hey, yo. Sid fucks? I mean, we all knew that, but still. He has a daughter. What happened to his wife? Let's see. Shop. Let's see what we can upgrade. Probably gonna get a better sword. Oh, there you are.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
Flame tongue, huh? Oh, you need the storm cry to make this. Interesting. Kind of wanted to keep all the unique weapons, but with a tongue of flame spake he the words of destruction. Iconomachy, Book of Britain. Interesting.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
That's all worse than what I got. Is there anything I can reinforce? Not really. Alright. Use sword. Also, I just noticed that all the UI elements are red now instead of purple. It's a good looking sword. That looks great.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Yeah, he's gone a bit cuckoo. Ooh, heatwave cooldown as well. More damage or cooldown? I feel like cooldown is actually way more important for these counter moves as opposed to damage.
You'll not find a better price than that.
But seeing as how this will take all of our gil, I'll hold off on that.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it ain't Tyre's borbile tea.
Sounds wonderful.
Just go and see Otto, will ya?
All right.
I guess we gotta take care of some stuff for Otto.
Take a seat, Clive. So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a Mothercrystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Christ, Otto. What's up with this guy? Alliant reports unlocked. Alliant? Alliant? Ally reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gout at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Curse-breakers contain information on quests currently available across Valisthea. Oh. Quest giver.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse-breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Alright. What's up with you, Gout? I do what Otto tells me. Suppose you could say I'm his right-hand man. He's a hard master, but not nearly as hard as my old one was. When that man beat me bloody and threw me out onto the streets to die, it was Otto who found me and took me in. The way I see it, I owe him. And so I help him look after the ledgers, as well as reading through all the reports coming in from our allies across the Twins. And if it sounds like someone out there needs our help, I make a note so I can point any willing volunteers in the right direction. So, let's just say, are you willing? There's no surer way of turning Otto's frown a little less frowny. Alright, let's check this out. To use Gout's Alliant reports to not only find new quests around Valisthea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint near their location. Oh, that's really convenient. Welcoming committee and dying on the vine. Oh. feel like these are both in Lost Wing. And another quest in Rosaria. Okay. Sure. Let's check these out. What have you got for us, Elaine?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quintin a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Man, they look rough. You know...
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be fine. But, bearers are people who can use magic without the need of crystals. And they get branded into servitude. What is up with that?
I suppose I have a moment.
Oh wow.
What is there to know?
Some will call me mayor, other master. People of Lost Wing know the truth. As for my relationship with Sid, suffice it to say that he and I share a certain mutual interests which have brought us together. We're allies of convenience, nothing more. I scratch his back, he scratches mine. Neither of us lingers overlong on the details. That's convenient.
When I arrived,
Was no more than a collection of tottering hovels huddled in the shadow of the ancients' hubris. Ideal place, in short, for one who sought to escape the watchful gaze of the Empire.
yet
It was not until I had finished my survey of the neighboring hills that I realized the true value of this place. Soil rich, plentiful water, strong sun, to wit, most suitable environment for growing wine grapes. So it proved for our vintages, now graced dining halls from the free cities to the frigid north. Okay.
it is a rare day.
When we're visited by soldiery, even rarer when they hail from across the
For
narrow.
what?
A dominant that may or may not exist, be it smoke or flame, no good was ever had grasping at either. Alright.
If that is all.
That is all, thank you.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
Wow.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quintin commands, as do we all. And Master Quintin commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Dude, what is he running here?
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Why does he have such like a vice grip over everyone in this town? That's crazy. Oh. Yeah, how come there hasn't been like a bearer uprising at all? It's so weird.
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly? Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
No problem, man. Oh, nice. Skill bug. Alright, where's the other quest?
Did Master Quentin summon you? The shad's all salted and smoked.
But yeah, I hope they go into why there hasn't been like some sort of bearer uprising before, because if they can just command magic at their will, like, why not, right? Hymns of Gregor, and thus did Gregor summon together her 270 spirits of light. Tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving and as water unto the thirsty. Shall bring light where there is only darkness.
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen, blessed with the everlasting grace of the goddess.
Master Quentin will never forget. I want no trouble.
You're good, man. You're good.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
Of course.
You need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up, and little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Alright, you got it, bud. Gold out of this. That's a shame. Oh well. What can you do? Where are these bugs?
A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
I mean, they shouldn't, but... Oh. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, that thing was still alive? I thought it... Okay. Alright. Oh nice, I'll level up.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Alright. Vineyard has been saved.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
How scandalous. Oh wait, we need to go up. Need to go up into the church. Down to the wine cellar. Kinda ironic that the church has a wine cellar, but there we are.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Aaaaaand rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Thanks, man. It's probably going to take like 10, 15 years, but... Alright. I think there was one more out here. Yeah. Alright, we'll take care of this one and then end it there.
It's true. Burn to the ground.
What have you got for us?
The tavern. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the golden stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
All right. Can't be too much trouble for us.
Ha! Golden stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Hello, hello.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
I mean, if you can lift it, sure, why not, bud?
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with. You know what to do.
Oh, what the heck? You're still alive, bro? Sorry, we messed the place up.
There he is, the hero of the golden stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is.
I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Yeah, sorry about the mess, Martha.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Alright, I guess that looks like everything. Doesn't seem to be anything else on the world map, as far as I'm concerned. Let's speak to Gout. Goat? Goats? Gout just sounds terrible.
Fancy giving us a hand? Anything catch your eye?
Alright, cool. Then we'll end it here for today. Man, I knew Eastpool was gonna get wrecked, but just wish it didn't have to happen. But yeah, guess we're gonna be heading into the Imperial capital in the next part, or at least be on our way there. I wonder, really curious as to what Sid's got in mind for the Mothercrystal, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part, and I'll be looking forward to see you all in the next one. Bye.